Wow, does it get loud in here? And is it bright here? I've been here twice as an assistant, down 25-0 at East Tennessee State, and almost come back and win it. And I remember how loud it got. And you don't, if Macklemore doesn't make some dunks, I tell you what, it gets loud. But I'm awfully proud of our kids. And I looked out on the floor, we had 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores out there. I don't know how many times Kansas has been down at half in the last 8 years, but I couldn't be more proud of our players, of our team. We talked about it. We're going to get better. We're not satisfied losing, but I think we saw a lot of promise from our end. That's a pretty good team over there in the white.
All right, questions for Farad.
Farad, what was different about tonight than Monday, the season opener? It seemed a lot more calm out there.
It was a bigger crowd, and I love playing in front of a lot of people, so I was just excited to go out and play.
Hope you stay excited.
Do you think it's fair to say you were in a zone? I know, you always hear about the zone, but were you in the zone in that first half?
Yes, sir. I was like, if I get the first one to go in, I'm going to shoot another one. And they kept falling, so I didn't feel like I was going to miss, as long as I got a clean look at the goal.
Which one did you enjoy the most?
Maybe the one like I backed up a little bit and kind of looked at him and then I shot it. that one made me real happy. Cause I like envisioned it before the game even started. So.
Is that one of those situations where you wish there wasn't a halftime?
Yes, because
I wish it was just a 20-minute game.
I mean, I was worried about. Well, I wasn't really worried about like losing my fire. It was just I know I was gonna have to come back out and sit down and go in. I didn't know how the game was gonna change, and I knew they were gonna stick another defender on me. So.
Did that bother you? I mean, second half you didn't get a ton of looks, but was that the reason?
Nah, I didn't want to force it until I hit the first. I didn't want to force it, and he was taller, but I don't know. I just couldn't get that many up.
When you're going like that, how hard is it to kind of stay in that zone and not just smile as Bill Self calls timeout after timeout and just kind of go, this is not happening?
I wasn't really thinking about the threes. I was just trying to waste time off the clock while we were still up so the game could be over. So I was trying to hit another one to like get us a little comfort.
That's a good performance anywhere. What does it mean doing that in Allen Fieldhouse?
It means a lot because I know how many good players have came through this program, and just to go against them was like, it was a big deal for me, so I just wanted to have a good game.
All right, any more questions for Farad? All right, thanks, Farad.
Good job.
Thank you.
What's your impressions of Ben McLemore?
Wow. He is, we had to take our chances in building that wall and see if they can make some shots. And but he's so explosive. He hangs up there for a while. And we knew he'd be phenomenal on the glass. He's a special guy, special player. But he made a huge difference. I thought, going back and thinking about it and taking emotions out of it, Relaford defensively on Farad, that's what people don't understand. Boy, he had a good game. He scored 2 points, but he changed the whole complexion of the game. Defensively, he shut down our points, and so there's 1,000 ways to win a basketball game. They made some shots in the second half, but I thought they just locked us up defensively. They did a good job. They doubled in the post, and then we were kind of stuck scoring. We just had a tough time scoring.
Offensively, they were kind of a mess in the first half. Second half, the execution was there. What changed? Their offense, your defense?
I don't know if we got a little fatigued, but we thought how important that first 5 minutes was in the second half. But we came out and answered the bell. We came out and made some shots, and you got to have some toughness to make shots. But then they came back and made some shots. I thought the big fella played really good in that stretch, and they made some shots. And once you make a shot, it kind of changes how everything looks. But coming, and I'll say this, defensively, they are phenomenal. Offensively, they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. It's the second game. I'm still trying to figure out what on earth we got. You know, I mean, it's our second game. It's their third game. You know, they'll figure it out offensively. Until that time, I mean, they're phenomenal defensively. You can't get a look inside, and everybody's out in the passing lane, and then Relaford's putting gigantic heat on the ball. That's not a lot of fun offensively. I just assume they have the ball. That wasn't a lot of fun. But, you know, looking at our stat, we want to play inside out. You know, Z Mason and Drazen are going to score the ball, hopefully, in our league when we play normal people. You know, these aren't normal, you know, there's RoboCops. I mean, it's not normal playing Kansas. It's not normal for us to play Kansas. So, I mean, you know, Z Mason got 14 attempts and Drazen got 12 attempts. We talk about, you know, studying. We study Spanish in practice. Let's come out and speak Spanish. You know, last year we studied Spanish and came out and spoke another language. We're playing within ourselves. We're doing what we do in practice, and so we're just hopefully going to continue to get better. That was an analogy.
All right, any more questions for Coach Shulman? All right, thank you.
When Menicamore starts dunking like that, does that just trigger a crowd and just make their advantage even greater?
Like I said, you know, we played in Rupp last year, and we played in a couple NCAA tournaments. You can't hear, and you can't think, and we've got all these young kids out there running around. You can't, you know, you can't hear. I asked my son, my 13-year-old son, have you ever been in a place louder? You can't think, and when it gets loud in here, it gets loud. And they're going to have a lot of fun with him. They're going to figure it out. They'll figure it out. You know, they're a little bit better than we are. We were very fortunate to be where we were. We knew that. But, you know, we'll get better too. They're going to get better. We're going to get better. We'll play in the tournament. It's okay. I'm just joking.
Thanks, Coach.